Introducing What's Country in Vegas, the show to watch for the inside scoop on some of the hottest country celebrities. Come share the ride with your host, Tina Montana.
It's a gorgeous sunny day in downtown Las Vegas, and we're getting ready to celebrate Helldorado Days. Parade's getting ready to come down Las Vegas Boulevard, and I tell you what, you've got to be here. They got a whole new look this year. PBR has joined in with the Elks Club, and this festival is going to be off the wall. So come with me as I share more with you on what the new look is all about. Hi, it's Tina here. Good morning, everybody. I've got our mayor, Carolyn Goodman, former Mayor Oscar Goodman here to my left, and Mayor Pro Tem Steve Ross. All right, Carolyn, you are the Grand Marshal of the parade. How's that feel?
It feels fabulous. You know, it's been such a wonderful time to be in Las Vegas. 17 years of Goodman's here, being part of the development and revitalization of Las Vegas. The biggest part of that's Helldorado. And so we're so excited. And Mayor Pro Tem is my favorite cowboy of all. He will do anything to keep Helldorado alive and well. And we know since 1934, that was the beginning.
82 years in existence.
And I'm so thrilled that there's something older than Oscar in me. You know, it's really wonderful. But we have a celebration. This parade this year is bigger and better than everything you've ever imagined. We have more floats. We've got the high school bands, and we've got everybody involved.
I'm excited. She's getting me so excited. We've got PBR. We've got the Last Cowboy Stand, and we got rodeos. We also got this great community councilman here who's helping get an equine park going for our locals. I think this is outstanding. Get behind him, vote him in. Hey, and you are a cowboy. You do ride.
Thanks, Steve. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I fall off really well, too.
Me too.
But this is all about our heritage. This is about the history of Las Vegas, and it's great for me to be able to celebrate that with them, because my wife and I grew up here, our children have grown up here, and our grandchildren are growing up here right now, and we get to pass this on. So I remember when you brought the Helldorado parade back, and then
that was during our centennial.
Wait, hold on.
Right. In 2005, we had our centennial. We were 100 years old, and unfortunately, the Helldorado had fallen into sleep.
Yeah, I agree, and you guys have totally revived it, and I'm so excited.
Well, it's really great because the community, they love this. This is what Las Vegas is really all about. This is the grittiness of the downtown being exemplified as a result of this great parade, and I'm glad Steve's here and his lovely wife is over there. I don't know.
Kelly is all in pink.
Oh, wait, bring the pink. Hold on, bring the pink cowgirl in here.
Whether Kelly, do you have in those bottles what I have in my glass?
Hold on.
I will never admit.
Now, wait, we have one
Wait, so
more
this is Vegas water.
We have
What?
Elvis.
Elvis!
We have the Elvis. His pink caddy. Here's Elvis. I mean, you know.
You got to moisturize.
I know I don't do this. No.
Wait, Elvis, come over here. You're electrified with your suit. Get into the camera here. Give me a little shake here.
I'll shake mine if you shake yours.
Okay, let's shake it. Let's shake it. Everybody, let's shake it for Helldorado Days.
Helldorado.
Hey, I'm on to Helldorado. Stay tuned for more. We're going to bring you more up-close interviews. Support this festival. Come down. Come to the festivities. We're looking for you. Keep it real and keep it country. Okay, Vegas, we've got the girls. Yes, this is, to my right, Miss Clark County. I've got Miss Rodeo America here. Behind me is Miss Rodeo Nevada. And the Helldorado Days, Princess Queens. Look at them. They look gorgeous. Stay tuned for up-close and personal interviews with these gals. Here with our local farrier, Steve Sin, and he's got driving quite a team here. Darth, is a force with you today at Helldorado Days?
Of course, the force is always with me.
You got it, guys. Did you hear that? This train?
We don't know.
You don't know? You going to Helldorado Helldorado Days or the festival?
Helldorado Days.
All right, you heard it from these cowgirls. They're going to Helldorado Days Festival. You better be there. We even found some line dancers here. If I can catch up.
Yes, I am.
What do you represent?
We represent the dance of Carrizo de Ciudad Juárez.
Wait, say that a little bit slower.
We represent the dance of Carrizo from Ciudad Juárez.
Wow, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful group. Thanks for being a part of the Helldorado Days.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Stay tuned for more.
If you're a cowboy or cowgirl who loves compliments and desires personalized customer service, you'll love our store. A small boutique that's big on style. We'll help create the best look for you. From equine shows to rodeos, Diamond Diva Apparel and J Bar K Ranchwear has something for everyone. Shop our online store at www.diamond.us or visit our booth at South Point Arena.
Tempest, this is you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you are in the Hall of Fame here. Give me a good quote from a burlesque artist.
We don't take everything off.
There you go, folks. Walk with me here. I need to know, are you a buckaroo or a buccaneer?
I'd be a buccaneer.
Okay, I'm looking for buckaroos too.
I saw quite a few of them up there on those strange, weird cycles with the 3 legs.
Okay,
it's kind of scary.
Will you help me catch one, please?
Would I who? What?
Help me catch one.
I could try.
All right, let's go. All right, Vegas. Stay tuned for an up close and personal interview with Derek, the top-rated bull rider. Say hi, Derek.
How are you guys?
Say howdy! Here it is. PBR has finally arrived to Las Vegas again, and we're welcoming you to Helldorado Days. All right, Las Vegas, if you've missed Helldorado Days this weekend, you can catch it again next year. Until then, I'm off to the sunset. All right, we're back with my first guest. His name is Derek. Derek, how do you say your last name?
Cole Baba, yeah.
Cole Baba, that is a great pronunciation. He's #1 rookie of the year, is that correct?
Yeah, at the moment, yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to know, what does it take to be #1 rookie of the year in PBR?
Oh, well, I mean, you're setting goals at the beginning of the year, and I think for everybody, you're setting a goal to be a world champion. And for me, that's what my goal is to go ahead and take that gold buckle home. And I know if I win the world, they'll probably give me the rookie buckle too. So that's kind of my goal set for this year. And but when it all comes down to it, we're just out here riding bulls, having fun.
So Derek, how do you set your goals? Do you do it daily, monthly, weekly? How do you set a goal as a bull rider?
Oh, I think for me, what helps me the best is just to set goals that are going to help me achieve those long-term goals, I guess you can say. So for me, if I just kind of work one bull at a time and set some goals that I know that if I do that on every bull I get on, then it's going to work out for me in the end. And in the end, if you ride your bulls, you're going to end up on top. Okay, well, I hope you end up on top, right? Okay, now I want to learn a little bit more. You haven't been to Helldorado Days before. This is your first time. It was a hot day today. Yeah, it sure was. It's a lot different than it is back home for me. But
and back home is where?
Walla Walla, Washington.
Okay, and I got to tell you now, Derek, he was and also in the parade. He was throwing out candy. I did catch him for a brief moment, trying to get a few pieces of candy. I want to know also, what does the future hold for someone like you? I mean, you're only, 20 years old?
Yes, ma'am, 20. Well, I mean, for me, I just want to go out and be the best I can be in the sport and hope that people remember me as more than just a guy filling in for somebody. I want to be somebody that people remember as a guy that rode bulls really well and the best. So that's my goal in life, and I'm going to have a whole lot.
That's a good goal, Derek.
Yes, it is, and so I'm going to have a whole lot of fun doing it.
Okay, Derek, we're going to watch your performance later tonight. Do you want to tell our viewers one more thing of coming in Vegas? I mean, what's tonight have in store for you? What are you looking forward for?
Well, I mean, tonight this is the last Cowboy standing, and there's a $100,000 payoff here tonight. Wow. So I mean, it's a lot of money to be riding for, and anytime you're in Vegas, you know that it's going to be a great event and have some great fans.
You got a good bull tonight?
Yes, ma'am, I do. It should be.
What's his name?
I think it's Milky Jones.
All right. We're going to be watching Derek here in a few moments on Milky Jones. Let's wish him the best of luck. Be back soon.
Walla Walla, Washington, Derek Cole Baba. Bull, good one, let's go. Cole Baba.
Sean Gleason, you are the CEO of PBR.
Yes, ma'am.
Right on. Okay, and you have been with PBR for quite a long time.
17 years.
And I heard they said that you got a promotion recently. That was a year ago?
Yeah, I was elevated to the CEO title from COO. I'd been the COO since I joined 17 years ago.
Outstanding. So, Sean, I'd like to tell the viewers just how the marriage came together with PBR and Helldorado Days.
Well, we launched a second event about 6 years ago here in Las Vegas, had it inside at Mandalay Bay Event Center, and I have always wanted to try and partner with Helldorado Days and figure out how to build a bigger festival and let PBR be a part of that. And it was a long road, but we kept pounding on it, and this year we were able to get it done.
Well, it's got a whole complete new vibe. I love it. I love where it's located. I think that's going to bring a lot of tourism into the event as well as our local business. What is the vision for the future?
Well, first of all, PBR throws a pretty good party. So
oh, yes, they do.
Everywhere we go. And so, we built this. We invested a lot of money and resources. They can tell from the environment that we have created here. And we just wanted to make sure that everybody that showed up to this year's Helldorado Days saw that it was a different era and a different time for Helldorado. And in the long term, it's to keep growing that vision and building out a Western lifestyle event that's really unique and special in the city of Las Vegas.
Well, we are all about the Western lifestyle at West Country in Las Vegas. We really want to preserve the American cowboy as well as anything that's related to country. It's good for our youth. It's good for America. So what's the future goals for this event or PBR in general?
Well, I think we witness, PBR is kind of the tip of the spear. We're in the Madison Square Gardens and the Cowboys stadiums. And so we're bringing a whole lot of new fans into the Western lifestyle, but at the same time, you see it dying out in Cheyenne, and Helldorado Days needed a dusting off, and there's a lot of apathy around the Western lifestyle events that used to be the cornerstone of entertainment for America.
Well, PBR and the bull riding seems to be one of the biggest, fastest growing sports, and it does bring in a lot of spectators.
Yeah, it does, and that's, the bull riding brand of bull riding that we put on in every city that we go to. It's an exciting sport. It's a modern contemporary entertainment product. So people respond, and it's younger people that weren't exposed to the lifestyle. And so we have to kind of back into it now and educate them on the lifestyle. We hook them on the spectacle of the PBR.
And we'll do that. We'll do that with social media.
Yeah.
So, are you going to be back next year and the year after? I mean, what can we expect?
Yeah, we've made a commitment to this market to make it work, and it looks like we're going to have a moderately successful first year of Helldorado management, and we're just going to keep building from here.
I love it. All right, so folks, if you missed this year's Helldorado Days, you can be back for next year's Helldorado Days. We've got a parade. We've got charity events, golf charity events. We've got pool parties. Hey, you gotta go to this. You cannot miss this, folks. So stay tuned, and always remember, keep it real and keep it country. So, Shorty, you play a really important role in the PBR. You help save lives of these riders. I mean, how does that feel?
Well, it feels great. That's one of the reasons that I do my job is getting the satisfaction of knowing that a guy gets to go home and hug his wife and kids for one more day, and being able to do that time and time again. We get to do it 35 times a night. It's a special feeling.
I want to talk a little bit more about on your training. Did you have to have a certain type of training to get to this level of being a pro bullfighter, or did you ride bulls yourself?
No, I never rode bulls myself. I've been on a few just messing around, practice pen types deal, but I've wanted to be a bullfighter since I was 5 years old, so I've studied the game for my entire life, and luckily got to meet some guys that did it when I was a young child that kind of gave me pointers and helped me out, and a lot of film and talking to friends, and I think just that burning passion is what pushed you to go all the way, and that's why we're here today.
Is that your driving force? I mean, is it the adrenaline rush, or what is it that makes you want to go out head to head with this type of animal?
That's I think a big misconception that a lot of people have, is that we're adrenaline junkies, and of the four of us that are here at the World Finals, I don't know of any of us that are adrenaline junkies. Is there adrenaline involved in our game? Absolutely. But I think it is. I wanted to be the best in the world since I was a little kid, and I've been fortunate enough to work with a great team of guys that has elevated my game to a spot where I don't think I'm the best in the world, but I think I'm one of the best in the world, and that's because of the team I'm allowed to work with. We all still have the passion, and we all still have that drive, and we push each other, and I think it's a collective effort to keep that fire burning.
You mentioned the word kid. As I'm sitting in the grandstands, and I'm seeing these little kids, I mean, they're small, from toddlers up to their teens, and they are mimicking you and wanting to be just like you. I mean, what do you do to inspire them? They're out there doing their moves, they're dressing up like you. They even dress up like you on Halloween.
Right, and it's fun to see, because I see myself, and that was me when I was a little kid. I was at the rodeos, I was dressed up, and in those days the bullfighters still wore the grease paint and the baggy pants, and
they look more like clowns?
Absolutely. And everywhere I went, if it was a Western lifestyle event, I was dressed up like that. So seeing these kids do it, it really inspires me to keep trying to be a good role model, and to keep trying to be good at my job, and hopefully teach them something. And just acknowledging those kids, it can mean the world to them. It can change their life. One little sentence can be what takes them to the next level. Yep.
A little buzzword.
That's it.
Now, future. What does the future hold for a bullfighter? I mean, it seems like this is an ever-changing type of business? I mean, someone like yourself, where are you going with this?
You know, when you're old as I am as a bullfighter,
Are you old?
you don't have much future left.
Okay, what is too old to be a bullfighter?
I'm 38, but
Wow, and that's too old.
it's getting there. You know,
Okay.
most of your bullfighters' careers are ending around 45, 43, 45, and that's
Except Flint.
He doesn't have to save anyone. He can still make us laugh when he's an old geezer.
Okay.
But no, it's I think what it'll evolve into, I'll be involved in the game somehow. I love this game too much. I always have my entire life, and maybe doing schools or being part of the commentating team or
Teaching
something.
others.
Yeah, teaching
You think you'll
others.
maybe have the Gordy, or excuse me, Shorty school of bullfighting?
Yeah, I mean it would be fun, and right now my schedule doesn't really allow that.
You're on the road a lot.
We're on the road a lot.
You're on the road a lot.
We're on the road about 30 weekends throughout the year, so it's a lot of traveling.
So is there anything you can tell any kids out there, or maybe even kids that are teenagers or aspiring to want to become a bullfighter in this industry, what's important for them to look forward to? What do they need to do to get to where you're at?
Well, I think the most important thing, one of the qualities that I've seen that every great bullfighter has ever had was reading animals and just getting around as much livestock as you can and working with them. My suggestion always is to find a sale barn, a livestock auction, and there's a lot of cattle run through those livestock auctions, and they run them through really fast, and so subconsciously you're learning to read animals on the fly, and you get faster and faster and faster at it, and when a cow or bull or steer comes running at you, you're already reading their mind, and that comes a big playing factor in the arena. That's what we got to do, is read that animal, and then we got to figure out where the guy is going to fall, and then how are we going to get that bull led away from him.
One of the things I just heard you say I thought was kind of really important was you got to read the animals, and I think that's a really big factor in this game.
It is,
How do you learn how to do that?
I think it's the biggest factor, and to me, it's just being around them as much as you can, and sale barns are a great place to do it because they're running those cattle at you so fast, and subconsciously you're just putting in a day's work, but you're also learning to read an animal as it's coming at you, and you only get to see that animal for maybe a couple seconds and then he's gone.
An animal that could kill you.
Exactly, and so what it translates into is speed reading, and you're learning to do that. And in the arena, you have to learn to read that bull's mind in a split second and decide what he wants to do, and then what you need to do to convince him to do what you want him to do.
So when you're reading the animals, would it be very similar to like reading horses as a rider, or is it reading a bull a little bit different?
You're gonna.
Like the way their ears, their motions, do they lick their lips? Some of the similarities.
Yep. The only difference is when you're on a horse, you're gonna feel their body language. When you're on the ground in front of a bull, you're gonna have to read it. You don't have that hands-on feel. So you have to see their eyes, see their ears, see their body language, how their head's set, and you have to do it in a really quick manner.
You've got to be quick.
And the bull's moving the whole time. So it's difficult, but it's something that if you do it enough, you can get good at.
Okay, so if I'm out in the grandstand as a spectator and I'm watching you, and now what you've just told me, just give me something that I can look for. Is there something will it be an ear or? There's
really no one thing, and that's the interesting thing. It's going to be a combination of many things.
And that takes being seasoned.
Yeah,
being a seasoned professional.
And you got to be close enough. You got to see their eyes and their ear, and then what lead are they on, and how's their head set, and
how close would I have to be to get that? Probably within 5 to 10 feet.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And feel the energy.
Right. Right.
All right. I don't know if I'll be doing that with you tonight. Or ever.
It's fun.
Can I just go behind and pet?
Sure, absolutely. They like that too.
When they're behind here, they don't seem as mean. I mean, you just can pet them.
Yeah, there's the best bull out in round number 2 was a former world champion bull by the name of Asteroid, and you can stand in the pit and pet him all day long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep on petting Shorty here, because I think it's being really nice.
Right.
I always want to say thank you for watching our show. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to keep it real and you keep it country. All right, well, I'm back here with one of the biggest entertainers in PBR. It's Flint, Rasmussen. Flint, last time I caught up with you was at WNFR.
I believe I was in normal clothes, right?
You were. I had to get him in his face tonight because he is the face, the entertainer of PBR. So what do you think about the new face of Helldorado Days?
You know, I know Helldorado Days has a long history kind of as the locals rodeo, and we incorporate the rodeo with it. But, you know, the way I look at it, we came out on a Saturday night, and it was packed, and the energy was great, and worked up a sweat in the desert heat, and I like it. If we can do it, if we can get the people like this every year, we'll keep coming back. This is fun in May. It's perfect.
And you're going to be here now twice a year plus the NFR if we do Helldorado Days and PBR in October.
Yeah, I'll be back first week in November at PBR World Finals, working in the arena like this. And then, of course, Wrangler NFR, doing my Outside the Barrel stage show, South Point hosting the buckle ceremony. So I have a deal about going to Vegas. I only come to Vegas if I'm making money. So that's
did you hear that? What about the people who come to Vegas who are losing money?
Yeah. Well, that's those people are keeping the lights on, and I'm burning them. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah. All right. We had a local Montana. We are both from Montana. Jess Lockwood did really well tonight. Young kid. What do you think about his career?
Well, for one, yeah, he's a young kid. He's friends with my daughter, actually.
Watch out. He's cute.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He high school rodeos with my daughter in Montana. I rodeoed with his mom and dad in Montana. So I've seen him. When he was about 15, I told the PBR, if he grows a little bit and gets a little stronger, he's going to be here. And he grew a little bit, got a little stronger, and here he is. So hate to say I told him so, but I told him.
Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, I always want to ask you about your moves. You've always got these great moves. Can you teach me something before you leave right now? I want something that I can use.
I'll give you a tip that
Yes.
people don't realize. It's in the hips.
Show me how to do something.
It's all right here. It's in the hips. See, you're fine.
I think I got it.
Wait, I want everybody to know. She's asked me to do something, and as we talk, I just worked for 2.5 hours.
This is great. This is great. Well, like I always say, you know, it's great seeing you again. I love your entertainment. The fans love you. You are the face of PBR. I hope we can see you again in October.
Of course, yeah.
Any more new moves?
I'll work on it, but we're in a new arena too, T-Mobile Arena World Finals. So we're in the new new
that
arena.
That means the sand
moves.
could be softer, maybe the warm.
I'm telling you, it's going to be great. It's
All
going to be great.
You want to tell your fans out there that love you anything on what's country in Las Vegas?
I'll tell you what's country in Las Vegas this week. Helldorado and PBR. That's what I say.
Right on. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go catch our audience now to find out what they thought about Flint, his moves, and the Helldorado Days.
Thanks for watching What's Country in Vegas. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube. If you'd like to be a part of our show or are interested in advertising, please use the contact info on the screen.